All right, all right. Some of the video got cut off on the last one, so I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. I erased the last board, but I was talking about the death program and who's the one who's actually eating off of all of that energy exchange, and that's where we get the web. You always see the web, back of the dollar bill, the spider, the eight, ocho. We already talked about the Ouroboros. This is the World Wide Web. You got the FDA, that's the food, AI, technology, new age rhetoric, politics. You got the star celebrities you look up to. You got the education system, religion. You got media. You got the military, WHO, the WHO, the Ho. All of the different alphabet gangs, but they all feed the spider in the middle. Some of these outer limits, they don't have the same access to the ones on the inner quadrants of that should I say radial spider web. So this spider is soaking up all of that. You don't know because it's compartmentalized. That's why the secret society always have levels to it. But you're gonna get 8. That's why they want you to merge with the one and all is one. Yeah, we know all is one, the essence. I mean, I don't have to talk about being connected to that which is all when I know I am. I don't have to die to get there, to merge or nothing. I'm already part of that. And then, so now a lot of the tropes we get in Hollywood, you get the vampire, that's a trope, the V Empire, that's the Vulcans. The Walking Dead, you get that from the ghouls and the zombies, that's the Haitian. That's the parasites in your body. That's a physical representation, as above, so below. The vampires, yes, that's where we get it from. This is in our DNA. It's collective consciousness. That's how it's been going. They've been vampiring your energy. Just like in the Matrix, you say you're a battery. Nothing more, nothing less. Being used by the system. It's cold calculated. All it wants is energy in return to balance the books. Don't care about you. And watch this. Who you pray to, you can become prey to. Peep that. Who you pray to, P-R-A, you could become prey to, P-R-E-Y, right? So all they're doing now is having a feeding frenzy. All your emotions, all your anger, your grief, your frustration, even your exhilaration and joy when your team wins, when the other team is losing, you partying like you did something. That fan fanatic type of relationship. So anytime you're ionically charged, either this, it could be some minuses and it could be a bunch of pluses and so all of this stuff, that's gonna be feeding that energy. It's gonna use all of that. They're gonna link up, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna link up, and then that's gonna be given back out to, like I said, the guy right here. Is that 3? 3. Okay, so that's 8. That's the 8. You're getting 8. So we're just gonna wrap it up right here. I'm gonna do this right here. Read a little bit more from this entry here. Shamanic traditions speak of entities feeding off of us. Carlos Castaneda, who claimed to have studied under shaman Don Juan, who's a Native American shaman, wrote on the active side of infinity. The active side of infinity. That's the name of the book by Carlos Castaneda. He said, we have a predator that came from the depths of the cosmos and took over the rule of our lives. Human beings are as prisoners. They took us over because we are food for them, and they squeeze us mercilessly because we are their sustenance. And we know that sacrifice and burnt offerings to the gods were a common practice in ancient days. All right, we back at it. We're going to pick up where we left off. What's happening, everybody? We're going to get straight to it. We're going back to the top 10 red flags. We are in a prison planet / LOOSH farm by Wayne Bush and Julie McVey. Talked about the food chain yesterday. That's the one I like to start off with. They don't have them numbered in that order. I can leave a link in the description below if you want to read it. Free PDF file. But I started off with the food chain because that's the one that's most evident. We can see that. We can see the suffering that is derived from whoever installed the food chain. All right, so number 1 in their paper, they have memory wipe and ignorance, right? So memory is based off time, and usually our memories are focused in the past, and they can also be focused in the future also. But the memory is mostly based in the past. Collective memory, tribal memory, genetic memory, all of those things. Different incarnations. That deals with the soul. The soul is dealing with the memory. It's dealing with the mental, the emotional part of you. That's the soul, the essence, Out of that, you get your unique signature. You're a unique individual, a one-on-one. Not just genetically, I'm talking about on the spiritual level. Because the creator is infinite. It's not going to make a bunch of the same things, replicas, like this less than so-called creator, this fake God of this world chooses to do, which is replicate really can't make nothing new. So it has to mimic, imitate. And that goes to the story of Yaldabaoth in the Gnostics, the bastard child of Sophia, who was conceived in the void, and he thought he was the ruler of all because there was nothing around him. He was humbled later. So let's start with this. We are born as ignorant blank slates into a mystery. We have no memory of who or what we are, where we came from originally, why we are here, or where we go when we die, when we divide from the body. To be deprived of this fundamental knowledge of our true essence is inhumane and is, in our opinion, extreme psychological torture in bold print. Furthermore, we are conditioned from birth to rely on conflicting stories of various paranormal experiences, religious dogma, and mythology. We should be born with this fundamental knowledge within us already and not be required to rely on outside, unreliable sources to tell us who we are or what happens after we die. Why do I try? Can't run it